Today I'm gonna show you what a dealer pays for this RAV4, this Mazda CX-5. And Alex just pointed out, it needs tires. So someone was driving very dangerously. It's a bad transmission, so they are pushing it out.
But sometime, let's go.
Check out the Subaru. It's got 205,000 miles on it. There's actually a lot of Subarus here. There's one Subaru right there, one right there, one right there, and then one over there. But we're only gonna check one. We're gonna check that white one. All right, let's check out this F-150. It's a 2015, and it's got 153,000 miles, and it's an XLT. Outside body looks fantastic. Tires are just okay, and those are expensive tires. So it won't be a long time before that will need some new tires. Bed cover, I like these bed covers. The problem is I've had a bed cover. I had a Tacoma not crazy long time ago, but I had a cover similar to that. If you want to carry anything in the back of your truck that's higher than this, you have to take this whole thing off. And I like the ones that roll up. I don't think this one does though. And mine didn't. Mine was a hardcover. So that was one of the problems that I had with that bed cover that I did not like. And oh, I'm seeing some scratches. That's a pretty significant scratch. How's that happen? They bit off the side of a pole or something right there. I don't know. All right, here's the F-150. Try to start $15,000, no bids. Dropped it down 10,000. We got bids coming in. Up to 11, up to 12,000 now. Check the inside. Pretty dirty. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. You got this massive sunroof, moonroof. I like the setup of the F-150s. I had one very similar to this. Mine was a 2018. I love the way the inside looked, but the thing was a piece of junk, and I got rid of it. Steering wheel's kind of rough, but overall looks pretty good. We'll check to see what a dealer will pay for this. Up to $13,000. All right, it's going to roll out. We're still bidding on it. We got up to 13.7, 13.8. All right, it's going to roll out. I think we got 13.9 and they sold it. Might have been 14,000, somewhere around there. I think it's 13.9 and they sold. This one says haul, but looks like they're driving it through, so that's a plus. Check this out. We're seeing this a lot. This is a very nice, very expensive truck. They ran last week and it did not sell. So 2020, it's got 167,000 miles. A lot of mileage for 2020, but we're seeing this a lot in the market that when these franchise dealers are bringing the more expensive trucks to these wholesale dealer auctions, they're not selling. It's because a lot of these small independent dealers like myself, we know that we can't sell something like that. Even a dealer that sells more expensive things, they know that the credit market is tight right now, and it's hard for us to get loans to these consumers. It's hard for us to get the consumer approved for these loans. And if we can't get them approved for loans, then we can't sell something like this because people don't have money. So they're not gonna be able to just come pay cash for that. They have to get the loan for the vehicle. If they can't get the loan, they can't buy the car. If they can't buy the car, we can't sell it. I know there are people that love these cars. That thing is tiny. Let me show you. And I'm not a tall guy by any stretch. And I'm getting old too. All right, I don't know how far the seat. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Let's put the seat back. Where's the? Oh my goodness. I hate this car. Oh, there we go. All right, we're moving back slowly. Do I look like I'm moving back? All right, so I'm as far back as the seat goes, and my knees are still up at the steering wheel. Like I said, I'm not tall. Oh, this thing is tiny. How am I going to get out of the car? I'm going to have to put the top down to get out. My old high school football injury. I didn't play football in high school. Oh my goodness, my knees are bad. Let's check this thing out right here. This is a 2014 RAV4s. I get tons of questions about RAV4s, and this one right here, it's got 104,000 miles. It's a LE. The outside looks pretty good. Looks like it's been taken care of. I don't see any dents, stings, anything like that. Let's walk around this one. You can see a little bit. It looks like it's been maybe kissed. Right? You know what? But the bumper's fine. I don't know why that's off center like that. Anyway. It looks like it might have been hit over there. But anyway. All right, here's the RAV4. We got 8,000, 81, 82, 83, 84, up to $9,000. Let's check the inside of it. Inside does not look as good as the outside does. You got a little bit of stainage on the front seats. Overall, though, it's pretty good. I would give this one probably a, let's call it a 7 out of 10. Maybe 7.5. You know, let's go up to 8. Let's go up to 8. This one's probably going to bring a lot of money, but we'll check it inside and see what a dealer's going to pay for this RAV4.
$9,000. Let's go roll it out. We're still bidding on it. Up to $9,500. Got $9,500. Still asking on it. $95. About $9,500. Said we need $10,000 out of it. $10,000 on that RAV4.
I appreciate it.
Seller's asking for $10,400. Seller's asking for $10,000. Well, we got another bidder that offered $9,700 on the RAV4. He sold it $9,700.
All right, so over here are all the in-op cars. You see this line right here, and what they do is they'll come out here and they'll actually auction them off out here. So you'll have an auctioneer that's running his mouth, running the numbers up. Then you'll have some bidders all standing right here, and they'll literally buy these cars, but these cars don't move. So if you win one, you buy it, you pay for it, you got to tow this thing out of here. This is a good one for us to check. It's a 2020 Mazda CX-5. It's got 127,000 miles on it. That outside body looks good. I really like the front end of these Mazdas. That just kind of looks mean, the way the grille lines up. It's a cool looking car. It's a touring edition.
All right, there's that Mazda CX-5. Try to start $14,000. No bids. Drop down $13,000. All right, drop it down to $11,000. We got bids coming in now.
The inside of it actually looks great. I like this. I like the seats on these Mazdas. Some stainage going on over there. Overall, though, it looks like it's been detailed, cleaned. I mean, it was on a dealer's lot, so they're going to have their floor guards already in there. The little mats that they put over to protect the floors from getting really dirty from people's shoes. But I mean, all of this looks good, and I'm very curious to know why the dealership was not able to move this on the retail side, and it might just be that they wanted too much money for it.
All right, said own the money going up. That means he's got bids and they're going up on the money. $11,002, $11,300. All right, it's already rolled out, but we're still bidding on it. Up to $11,800, $12,200, $12,300, $12,400, $12,500. He's asking for $12,500. He's got $12,500. Now he's got $12,600. All right, we're starting at Mazda. It's rolled out. All right, $12,800. They sold it. $12,800, and they sold it.
So what's interesting about this, you saw the stickers on the front of this, and we can talk about this for a second. But what we're seeing a lot now is that cars that were even at these dealerships lot for sale, we're seeing a lot of them pop up at auction, and what that's telling me is the appetite for a lot of these vehicles is going down, because that dealership should have been able to sell this Mazda at their dealership to a consumer, because obviously they're going to get more money retail on it than they are going to get bringing it here to an auction and wholesaling it to someone like myself, a used car dealer. Another reason why we can start seeing more of these used cars show up at auction that maybe a dealer would have retailed a year or 2 years ago is because these new car franchise dealers, they're getting more inventory. Especially on the Mazda case, production has been ramped up significantly, so much so that Mazda is adding more incentives, and that they're actually giving deals on their new cars. So what that means is they have to push out a lot of their used vehicles that are going down in value, because they want those off their lot. They don't want that customer to buy that used car, because they have so many new Mazdas right now stacking up on their lot that they're paying floor plan cost on. They're probably not paying any floor plan interest on that used car because they took it in as a trade, and they were able to pay outright for it. It's not on their floor plan. It's not on their credit lines or whatever. So they're trying to get a lot more of those out here. We got another one. We've got dealerships that are trying to move out these used units and get their consumers into new units. They don't want to have these used units on their lot because they need space. New inventory stacking up. Just a quick update from some past videos. I'm looking for it, and there's been a bright green Jeep that we've had here like 7-8 weeks in a row. No sale, no sale, no sale, no sale. I don't see it today, so hopefully that means last week, I wasn't here last week, that they actually sold it last week. That is good. That is good for the market. Maybe dealers. maybe dealers are waking up and be like, you know what, we're not going to get any more money. Let's sell it. And I hope that's the case on that green Jeep. That's what we want to do. We want these franchise dealers to be moving with the market and to sell vehicles. So maybe they saw my video and saw my little rant saying, hey, you franchise dealer, it's not bringing you more money. That's why it's here 7 weeks in a row. Sell the thing. It's not a parking lot. It's an auction. Sell it. All right, here's a Subaru. We need to check it. People like to look at Subarus whenever I show them on the video screen. It's a 2017 Outback, pretty sure. 88,000 miles. Outside body looks good. I like the look. No, I'm stupid. It's not an Outback. It's a Forester. It's a Forester. Dude, how you run a car channel, car market channel? You don't even know what a freaking car is. All right, this is a Forester for you people who are going to yell at me about being wrong about it. Just go ahead. I'll take it. Criticisms welcome, and yeah, whatever. Yeah, outside looks pretty good. All right, here's that Subaru. All right, trying to start at $16,000. Two bids. Drop down $2,000. Nope. Drop it down $12,000. Inside, we'll check this out. There's some water in here. Let's see here. The sill looks okay. So I'm assuming the window was just left down. That would be my assumption. But whenever we're out here looking at cars for us to buy, this is out of our range, but if we would see this in a car that we were going to buy, we've got to put we have to be detectives almost a little bit. So we have to see kind of where the water's coming from. If I could see it wet way back there, then I would be worried about it coming from behind the dash in some capacity. But with it being right here in the middle of the floorboard, I can, and actually this is a little bit wet right here. So yeah, we can put that together, know that the window is just rolled down, and that's not going to be an issue. Seats look pretty good, and yep, the traditional dog hair is here in a Subaru. So no crimes need to be covered up by the dog, and the steering wheel is a little bit rough. But anyway, we'll check this out.
12-1, 12-2, 12-3, 12-4. We're up to 12-6, 12-6. Up to 12-7 now.
12-6.
Oh, nope, they have $12,600. Asking the seller right now what he can sell for.
13 grand.
Takes $13,000. Takes $13,000 to sell it. They bought it. $13,000, they sold it. So often I make the joke, I start saying that I'm a YouTuber, like, no, I'm not. I don't even be called a YouTuber, and I'm just a used car dealer that puts videos online, and that's truly, honestly, how I feel. I don't feel like I'm somewhat an influencer. I've been called before. I don't feel like any of that. I feel like I'm just holding this stupid camera up, I'm talking into it, and then we just put it online, and then people watch it. That's how I feel. But I will say, there's some times when I do feel like the YouTuber, and it's stressful and it's irritating, and today's one of those days. Actually, the last 2 days. So we did 2 live streams yesterday. I got on with Ray and Zach on their channel, and then I did a live stream on our channel right afterwards. And then I was exhausted after it. I was already feeling sick. I've had this little head cold. It's very difficult to talk for a very long time consecutively. When you don't feel good and you feel like you got snot all in your face moving around, it's very tough to do. And then today, I also still don't feel good, still have this little head cold, whatever. Out here at an auction, and spent about 2-3 hours out here trying to get 2.5 videos worth of footage. And then after I'm done with here, I go straight back to the shop, to our studio, and I'm going to be on a podcast. So today of any day when I don't want to feel like a YouTuber, today I feel like a YouTuber, and I don't like it. All right, I've just walked out through that whole lot. Not much out there.
Nope, I got 6 on my list, and might be able to get 2 maybe.
So have you had to, recently in the last couple weeks, you feel like you're extending your range because there's not a lot of vehicles at these auctions?
Well, I've always extended my range to an extent.
Yeah.
But,
are you stretching more now?
Yeah.
Yeah.